What's up? It is KelseeBrianaJai here with a review and tutorial using some of the new pieces from the new Kat Von D 10-year anniversary collection. This collection just launched online and I ordered mine as soon as it dropped on Cinco de Mayo. I know that some people did see this collection and were able to purchase it a little bit earlier because a few Sephoras inside of JCPenney had their products out a little bit earlier than the Cinco de Mayo launch date, and apparently they weren't supposed to do that, but those people already got their stuff and I was really kind of butthurt. My Sephora inside JCPenney had it early and then they started enforcing the rules. Like when my Sephora got it, they were like, no, we don't want you to have the Kat Von D products. They're not selling it in store until May 21st or 22nd, which is crazy because it's already out online on the Sephora app, on Sephora.com, as well as on Kat Von D's website. So I went ahead and ordered it there because you guys know I gotta stay up on everything new for you all, and I had to get this video out as soon as possible. So I didn't purchase everything. There was a ton of different products in the line. She has a 10th anniversary brush set. That brush set has 5 different brushes. There's a 10th anniversary Everlasting Glimmer Veil liquid lipstick, and this one is in the color Gold School. It's a very gold, bold type lip. I didn't get that one just because I know that I would use it for the video, and then guess what, it would sit there and I would never use it again. But it did look really cool though. Of course, there's the eyeshadow palette that I grabbed, there's the highlighter that I grabbed, and I'll go into more details about those in a second. There's a Studded Kiss cream lipstick in the color Santa Sangre, I believe is how you pronounce it, and it's like a poison apple, very delicious cherry red color. I didn't get that one because, you know, I don't really need any more reds in my collection. But then there's also a tattoo liner, the regular black formula, but it's in this really cool gold packaging. And then there's the coolest thing of the collection, I think, the train case. If you're a big fan of Kat Von D's line, I really think that this would be something that you would get for collector's purposes because you can store these pieces in that train case, as well as you can have that just for sentimental value. And of course, you guys know Kat Von D is very hands-on with her line. She does all of the imagery for it. So it's a hand designed piece from her and it's really cool to have. So let me give you guys a little bit more of the backstory of the inspiration behind the collection and then give you all my opinion on these two pieces since I have them with me here. So the line says, celebrate a decade of fearless artistry with Kat Von D's 10th anniversary collection, a super limited gold drenched lineup dedicated to their biggest fans. Kat Von D has been breaking the beauty rules since 2008, and this year she's bringing back the best of the last 10 years in a big way. From collectible packaging to exclusive new shades to hand-drawn original artwork, Kat has poured her heart into every detail of this capsule collection to thank you for a decade of love and support. After all, if you want to know who Kat Von D is, all you have to do is look in the mirror. So that's really cute. I like the collection overall. I thought it was really nice, really cute. Here's the packaging. Like she said, it's dripping in gold. It says Kat Von D 10th year anniversary eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette has 16 different colors in it, and in each pan there's 0.06 ounces of product. And on the back of the packaging you have the names of the eyeshadows. Here's the imagery for the eyeshadow palette. It's super weighty. You guys know Kat Von D definitely drew this herself, so this is her design, her inspiration. It also has her signature here, which her name is like the coolest name ever, right? The details on this eyeshadow palette say that it is a limited edition eyeshadow palette featuring 16 bold blendable shades and including original artwork designed by Kat Von D. It says that Kat Von D Beauty is celebrating their first decade in the only way they know how. An epic eyeshadow palette that inspires you to be your boldest self. In honor of this milestone, Kat handpicked a special selection of shades inspired by and named after 16 of her muses. People of all backgrounds, ages, genders, and skin tones, representing the many faces of Kat Von D Beauty. This rainbow bright selection of shades and finishes is designed to power your self-expression with insane pigment and effortless blendability. And as you guys already know, I have that on my eyes now, and I used a good amount of the shades from the palette on my eyes today. But I kind of wasn't expecting this for her 10th anniversary eyeshadow palette, and that's only because Kat Von D goes so like extreme with her palettes. The last palette that she came out with, the Saint and Sinner, after that I was like, oh my god, what is she gonna come out with next? I feel like this palette is like a safer alternative to the Saint and Sinner, which I know a lot of people weren't a fan of, but I really liked it because I thought it was different. I like this palette, it's just I wanted something like that for a collector's piece, or even something like the Mi Vida Loca palette just to keep as a collector's item. Of course, there's a huge mirror on this palette. This entire half of the palette is a mirror. And then here are the eyeshadows. This eyeshadow palette is really beautiful. It definitely looks like something that an artist designed. It's beautifully placed in the palette. The palette has a ton of pops of colors, and there are some colors for you to be able to do a cohesive look. I prefer the matte eyeshadows in here to the shimmer eyeshadows. The shimmer eyeshadows that I used, with the exception of this gold one here, I did have to layer them up a few times. But the matte eyeshadows are so smooth, and the good thing is that the matte eyeshadows do outweigh the shimmer eyeshadows. Of the 16 eyeshadows in this palette, 11 of them are matte. The shimmer eyeshadows are decent. I'm not going to say that they're my favorite shimmer eyeshadows that Kat Von D has come out with. Next, we have the 10-year anniversary extreme highlighter. This one is in the color Gold School. I have it on now. And under the lights, I feel like it looks more subtle. In real life, you can see like the very fine particles of glitter, so I like it. There's 4.8 grams of product in this illuminator, so that's a lot. This is $30, and again, this is limited edition. The details on Sephora say that Kat Von D took highlighting to radical new heights in honor of their 10-year anniversary. Get ready to glitter your highlight with Gold School, a new exclusive gold luminizer designed to gild everything and anything in 24 karat sparkle. Metal Crush Extreme Highlighter features liquid powder technology, so it applies smooth and creamy. It blends out seamlessly to reveal hyper reflective microcrystals with shimmer and shift with every movement. I could not have said a better description myself, so I'm not even going to try to. That's exactly what this product does, and I think that it looks really pretty on my complexion. I feel like this is something that you can use in a variety of ways. You don't necessarily have to just use this on your face, especially if it's too intense for you. I think that this will be a beautiful topper. So like if you put down any color base, any type of like gel eyeliner, red, green, blue, purple, and put this on top, it's going to add a beautiful shift on the eye. And so that's another way that you can use this if you're not a person who likes glitter, because this is straight glitter on the skin. And if you guys remember Kat Von D's Metal Crush highlighter palette that she came out with late last year, or either the top of this year, I really can't remember, but this is the same formula. I'm going to go ahead and jump into swatches of the eyeshadow palette and the highlight. That way you guys can see each shade and you can see what it looks like on my complexion. And following that, I will be doing a tutorial using these products. That way you all can see how to achieve this look. So stay tuned and enjoy. is Sylvia with my Wayne Goss number 18 brush. I'm going to take this color and dust it all across my eyelid. This color is going to set my eyeshadow base. Using the same brush, I'm going to pick up the color Nancy and apply that as my transition color. So back and forth above my crease. I think that looks really pretty. Now with a MAC 221 natural hair brush, I'm going to pick up the color LALA. I love colors like this. This is like one of my favorite eyeshadow colors, that mossy green. And I'm taking this right into the crease. So starting right on the very outer crease and depositing the bulk of the color, I'm going to work that in here and then gradually bring it over. And I'm going to continuously dip back and forth into this color. As you can see, I'm not really taking it up into the crease just yet. Just right here at the fold of my eye. And then whatever's left over, I'm bringing it on the inside and kind of just fluffing it into oblivion. Keep going back and forth with it until I feel like it is as dramatic as I want it to be. I don't want this to be a wash of color at all. With the same brush, I'm just going to begin to pat that on the lid. So I'm just going to begin to pat it on the lid and drag it over. Ever so slightly begin to diffuse that color upwards. But I want this to be pretty much concentrated on the lid, and I want the shape to remain roundish. I don't know if y'all can see this, but like in the crease, you can see where it's significantly darker than the color on the lid. And it's crazy how different application methods could give you different colors, because this is the same color that's in the crease that's on the lid. Just make sure that that's blended out. If you need to, go back with your transition color and your original brush. I'm not going to take any additional products. I'm just going to take the tip of this brush just to make sure that our crease is still blended out, but I still want this to have like that element of grunge to it. So I'm not going to perfect it too much. Next, I'm going to switch to a flat shader brush. This is a MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to take the shade LEAFAR. Grabbing a good amount of this product, I'm going to pat that right next to where we ended LALA. Just right in the center, making sure to connect those two colors just to give us a bit of transition. Getting a little bit of fallout with that one, so I'm just going to dust that away. That looks really good. Now I'm going to take the same brush and the color Egypt and apply that on my inner corner and blend it over. So right here, just bringing this around to blend with LEAFAR. Almost like just gold straight coming out of your socket. And then lightly just dust that color over to blend it with the other colors. You may have to go back with your blending brush just to make sure that everything is seamless. I went ahead and added a little bit of eyeliner and mascara. So now I'm going to take my pencil brush. This is a Wayne Goss number 5 brush, and take the same gold and rim it on my lower inner corner. Making sure they connect. Same brush, and I'm going to take the color Kelly, and I'm going to build this up until about here on my lower lash line. This color is a little bit more sheer than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to take more with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. I am hoping for more pigmentation. That definitely helps, but this color just is not like super intense. This is more so, I think, of a color that's a layering color. And lastly, same brush, I'm taking the color CAROLYN and finishing off the rest of the lower lash line. So making sure to connect this to the top and blend it over. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and add lashes, a little bit more mascara, and then I'll come back and we can try out the highlighter together. Now I'm going to go in with the Extreme Highlighter in the color Gold School, and I have my Anastasia A23 brush. So I'm just going to lightly dip in here because this looks like straight glitter to me. Let's pat this on and build it and see what happens. Mind you, this, to me, this is like very finely milled glitter. Swipe is just gonna go in the air, so just be very careful. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep like packing it on. So it went on pretty sheer. I had to build it up a few different times, but it's like very finely milled glitter. I want to try it on the other side with this brush from Kylie Cosmetics. This is a number 15 brush. This is a more dense brush, so I want to see like what the difference is as far as application. And let's see if this applies it a little bit differently. Yeah, this is definitely packing it on a little bit more than the Anastasia brush. So just kind of be aware of what brushes you're using when applying the highlighter. Spray with a little bit of Fix Plus. Let's get this fan popping. I'm obsessed with my fan. I'm obsessed. So this is the finished look with everything. I like how it all turned out. The highlight I think is really fun. So let me know if you guys plan on picking up anything from this collection. Are you a fan of Kat Von D's makeup line? 10 years in the game, and I do not see them slowing down one bit. And of course, like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on that bell, that way you get notifications every time I upload a new video. And I will talk to you all in my very next one, which will be super soon. It might even be sooner than you think. Smooches. Bye.